Yes, hello everyone. Well, I thought I'd come out, have a little cook up outside. It's nice to get back to nature. This is my little thing. I just grabbed a few essentials. You know, I've got my steak there. I got some what's that bread? Ciabatta bread, panini bread, bit of panini, and I'm gonna cook it on that spit. So this is wood that I collected and chopped up myself, you know, for cooking with. And I did bring some charcoal just in case. For whatever reason, that's not enough, but I think it will be. Anyway, people, I'll bring yous back when I get the fire sorted out and all that, right? Now it's gonna take a little while to burn down a bit. I'll put some more on, but I want the charcoals. I want the lovely charcoals. Honestly, there's nothing better, right, than doing your steak like this. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Oh, and that's burning beautifully, that. Right, everyone. I'll come back, I'll bring yous all back. I'll bring yous all back once this is all set up and I'm starting to cook in, and then we'll have a chat about whatever. There's been quite a few things on the news, and particularly over the weekend with Russia and stuff like that. We've been lucky not to get into nuclear war and stuff. Bloody hell, man. But anyways, I'll crack on with this, get this sorted out, have a drink, and I'll bring yous back when the time's right. Right, I better get a move on with this. Otherwise I'm gonna have to put coals on. But it's looking good, man. It's looking good. Right, let's get this sorted out, this meat sorted out. Lovely. Right, gazetteek. How far does that go? Gazetteek. What is this doing? Nothing gone over there, that. Nothing gone over there, lovely. It is a little bit hard work, but it's alright. I mean, what do you want for the out in the wild? Put that through there, and that through there, and that through there. So I've stabbed myself a few times there, like, gotta say, like. Let's get that. Let's get that up there. that bit. It's that bit, man. Yeah. Get that bit skewered on there. That through there. There, we're gone. We're looking canny. We're looking canny. Gazadik. Oh, aye. Oh, aye. That's hot, that. Oh, aye, a booker. There. Yes, folks. It's a little bit of a mess on. How that striking this bin diesel is the block would see it. Is that the right one? Aye, this. Right. I'm not going to be touching that meat again. I'll tell you what it is looking like. It doesn't look like that's going to last for very long, that. So what I'll do is I'll take that off. Put that there. I'll cheat. I'll stick a couple of them in. Oh, I just bought myself. The trick is not let this just leave them for now. Yes. So that's it. So I wonder how that's gonna cook out like. This is the first time I've done out like this with a steak. I've cooked a joint of pork, it was lovely. As you've all seen, well some of you may have seen. And I've done a joint of beef and I've done a couple of chickens. So aye. But this is the first time I've put a nice sirloin steak on there. See what happens to it. It'll cook lovely. Right. So I'll bring you back when the steak's up and going, looking lovely, not raw and a bit disgusting, but aye. So we'll sort that out soon. Well, I think that's about done now. Aye, it's looking good, you know. I mean, look at this. When you see it in the light. Oh, that's a lovely bit of cooked steak, that. All cooked right through. Look at it. Be nice and tender, that will. It's got that nice red glow about it. That's what I like. You'd be able to see it much better in the sunlight like the last time. But that looks lovely. That looks absolutely lovely. Hello everyone. Welcome back. I'm just, as you can see, I've been cooking a bit of food. So I'm going to start the next stage, you know, and get my sauna up and going. A bit higher. There we can. Just so I can taste up in front of you. And I can see what I'm doing for quickness. There we can. So, buzzing with the feedback that I got up my last 2 videos. I just want to thank everyone who subscribed, the new subscribers, and thank all the subscribers who've been watching and who've been there right from the beginning when I come on YouTube, you know. So thank you everyone, and thank you for all your kind comments. It's inspired us to come out more, you know. Just sorting this nice sandwich. Yes. So apparently we were close to nuclear war over the weekend, down to the decisions that our Prime Minister and Joe Biden were making around Russia. That they were signing off for Ukraine to use long-range missiles in Russia, or having none of it. They swearing blind that it'll be an act of war by NATO and all that. So, yes, I'll give you a quick look at this, folks. Yes, that's off the plate. That's off the spit and on the plate. Lovely, lovely jubbly. And there's one purebred. Aye, on the go, that would be lovely. Turn that on again. Keep that nice, keep that lovely. Get the butter ready. Aye. 72 minutes. It would take the human race to destroy itself. 72 minutes. It's not as tender as the last one, in fact. But I'll tender bits off. That's not like as cooked as I like it. Bit gutted with that, like. Bit gutted. I knew that I should have left it longer. But never mind. I'm pulling it a bit with my fingers now. Right. Up, and I'm pulling that. Pulling it with my fingers apart now. And I mean, it's cooked properly and all that. Just Not to me start, not so tender as I like it. I don't like it that as tough as our boots. So there you go. That's a good thing about having the grill. Stick it back on, no bother. No, it's kind of juicy, but not to the proper roasting standard that I'm used to doing. Yes, that's cooking good through now again. See, with this outdoor cooking, it's all about learning. Really is. And the last steak I done, as you seen doing the 9 arches, that turned out lovely on the little box stove. Ah, that's cooking lovely now. Again, I paid a tenner. I paid a cockles for that bit of steak. I'm not gonna not eat it. I think when you're cooking a steak like that, I mean, because that was on for a good 40 minutes, that. Slow cooking it. A bit thinner, so I should have bashed it out a bit more. And would have fit better on this bit, and it would have been all gone. But you can probably have it now. And at the end of the day, it's all about getting outside. I mean, it's a nice day, right? Getting outside in on the street, even if you're out on the streets, you know what I mean? It's canny. But places like this, getting back to nature, sitting in nature for a while, all the bird song, heard some birds of prey. It's you know, it was canny. It's been canny. Get out of the garbage you eat and just have chill time. It's custy, man. And I've got a steak sauna here. With them are the thin bits on the steak that cooked really well. Them thick bits didn't. They've got to be sorted out on my next roll. See, the mainstream media about this war with Russia and Ukraine, right? The mainstream media will have you thinking that Russia's losing. Whereas if you look at more other media sources. You know, that's not true. Yes, they're losing soldiers, but they're dominating the battleground. That's why Zelensky's been on and on about. First it was F-16s, we've got them. Now he wants long-range missiles that only the Americans can use, and it has to be their technology. It has to be their satellites that direct everything, that plot the course of the missile, the target, everything. An American soldier has to do that, so they would be directly involved. And this is what Russia's pointing out, isn't it? It's mad, man. That's hot, that, like. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. It looks a bit burnt, but it's not, you see. It's not. It looks burnt, but it's not. It was just starting though. Let that there. For my next bit, I am hungry as well. I never normally eat loads during the day. I like to have a sandwich. Drink plenty of coffee. I so apparently we're very, very lucky not to go into nuclear war, and that I'm actually lucky now, sat here cooking this now. I just can't believe that Keir Starmer signed off on everything on for Britain. Right, I just don't get how, if we really are in that much danger from Russia and Russia's really not bluffing and will start using nuclear weapons, right? I don't think they're bluffing, by the way, I don't. Starmer clearly did, but some have changed their minds at the last minute, and they never signed the paperwork, so any missiles are getting fired, need long range ones. But we never voted, the British people did not vote for the Ukraine war. We didn't. Now I feel bad for the Ukrainians and what's going on and all that, but at the end of the day, if it's going to endanger the whole world, right, what's going on there? Our politicians, Raj Keir Starmer would have started a nuclear war. It's so disgusting. Aye, our politicians think that they're something that they're not. I want to hit that standard 4 cans in that last bit of bread. Panini bread. Oh, that was lovely. Lovely and crispy and taste the lovely flavour. Eating it half raw now, that's alright. I didn't mind eating that. It was prepared and cooked half raw, crusty by a good chef, then I'll scran it and be nice. Have you ever ate tartare? A beef minced tartare? Oh, I seen Rick Stein on BBC Two do it when I was in the jail. With an egg, cracked an egg in it. Oh, ate the thing bloody raw. Chopped up bloody onion and stuff like that. Few bits of seasoning and all that. And Wolf did doing raw mince. Oh, I couldn't do that. That was that was back then when I used to watch the BBC. I'd watch Newsnight with Jeremy Paxman on it. And I'd watch Question Time. Question Time was good. With Dimbleby. Oh, I nearly dropped that on there. With Dimbleby. Really was. I'm just cutting this up. I find if I cut it up, it'll cook better. Right. Yeah, that's cooking lovely, that now. Need more messing about. Yeah. And even then, back then, you know, innocently watching the BBC. Flipping hell. Not as biased as you can get. Bloody hell, that BBC's so biased. And that's your Edwards. Flipping hell. It all makes you question the journalism that's been going on at the BBC. And Channel 4 have been playing at it. The blacklisted Russell Brand blackened his name, tried to blacken his name without a shred of evidence. Went out. Mainstream media are terrible. And then I seen that thing with Tommy Robinson, with that journalist from the BBC who was making a documentary about Tommy. The BBC and Hope Not Hate were making a documentary about Tommy, and they were stitching that laddie up. Left, right and centre. Hope Not Hate, the things I've been hearing about Hope Not Hate, they sound really bad. And the top bloke in Hope Not Hate was posting really bad things over the riots that were not true, that winded up the Muslim population. It's why you seen the Muslims out and all that, was because of him saying stuff. And he's not went to prison or nothing. Hope Not Hate's not went to prison. They're sending Tommy to prison, like. It's absolutely, it is disgusting, like, I gotta say. But that's how bad it's got in this country. BBC. I mean, how I mean, look at Andrew Tate. Look what's happened to Andrew Tate. Apparently, with Andrew Tate, that when you look into the case properly, right, there's no evidence against him. Nothing at all. Nothing around these crimes that he's meant to have committed. But yet, they've got Hugh Edwards. The BBC have got Hugh Edwards getting on the BBC News and calling Andrew Tate a proper bacon. I mean, where? And they stitched Jimmy and Janice up for having a few Raj Texas. Sacked him, destroyed his career. Honestly, that BBC, I would never pay for a BBC licence, ever would I pay for a BBC licence. But that's shite. They stitch up every which way they can, will, just to get their narrative on the go. Alright, their narrative. ITV's just as bad. Channel 4 News, I used to watch Channel 4 News all the time. Channel 4 News are just so bad now. I like them because like they represented everybody. But then that Jon Snow turned into a right racist. Oh, I'm not nervously looking round and all that. Like a couple of me subscribers think, no, there's no one run yeah. Yeah, but thinking about all this politics that has been going on in Britain, right? And we've all been distracted from what's playing out in Russia and how the West's dealing with Russia and how Russia's gonna respond. Flipping hell, man. Imagine if we knew that was happening. 72 minutes, aye. Gee. Absolutely terrible. Oh, that's looking lovely now. Mind you, it took us an hour and a half to cook this, nearly. The way I like it. Oh, that bit's gonna be lovely. It's crisping up that lovely, still crisping up nice. I like it when you can taste the flavour of the beef, the roasted flavour and all that. I don't like charred meat, but I like it on its way. But cooked slowly. Oh, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave that thick one on. Well, that looks alright to me. And that. Yeah. I need to get another camera. I need to get another camera. So maybe I should upgrade my phone. Get another. I pull funny faces and all. I just caught myself pulling a funny face there. Aye. That's alright, it's pulling apart alright. Costy. I hate when I crunch my teeth like that. I would do when I eat chunks of meat like that. I'd die me doing that. Aye, because you get deer and all that ones, yeah. Loads of deer. Aye. So, I'm going to do more videos. I'm definitely going to do more videos. And do stuff about more about the politics and the different channels that's on, right? Because the mainstream media are blaming all these other these channels that have popped up all over and all that. Is it Paul Thorpe and people like that? They're blaming all them, so they've all been crapping themselves. The only one who I think is like stood tall properly has been Maya Tutsi. He's crusty. He really is. The only thing is, I mean, we talk about Israel and Palestine and stuff like that, you know, and it's and that's alright to talk about that. And it's how you talk about it, I suppose, like, you know what I mean? Aye. But my mate had gone off there. I mean, how we're thinking if you were Palestine, a Palestinian, right? It would be. Could you imagine being a Palestinian and how radical living like that being? It's generation after generation after generation. They've been radicalised, right? And it's been dead easy to radicalise them. Because think about it, right? If we had that sort of crack going on in Britain, we would get radicalised as well, wouldn't we? We would. To save our country and all that from the Nazis or whatever. We would have been like that, you know what I mean? So, I think that, get some more of this butter. There's not much there. Butter brung up like. But in any case, I could just imagine myself being radicalised to the point where, because my country's being took away by lunatics, or by people who don't like us, like the Jews, or dealing with Palestine. But the Jews have got a right to exist as well. That's much better. Much, much better. I should have showed you. The Jews. They're a funny lot. And for them as well, living in the circumstances that they have been, you know, would radicalise up to the, would radicalise them as well. Because most of the Muslim world do not like Israel, like. Aye. I've had a canny day the day. I've been out about 3 hours, 4 hours now. And do you know what amazes me? Right? Is that it can feel quite dangerous in Britain to have an opinion in favour of Jewish people. I find that terrible. Mossad's took loads out, like, hasn't they? They really have. Oh, Hezbollah's been took out. The whole of Hezbollah. I think there's only one of the senior people left who all been took out, all in one day and all that. It's not funny, because it's a damn shame. I'll give that a boot my eye. I didn't like that about my eye. Laughing at all that, you know. It was either my wish were harm and stuff like that. These type of terrorists and stuff. But we shouldn't glorify in their deaths and stuff and that like that. No, should be strapped with respect. It's British. It's not British to glorify other people's misfortunes and glorify, especially people who been killed, whether they were or not nice people or not. It's just a shame that we can't come to a better conclusion than people having to die. And we should never laugh about stuff like that. No matter how emotionally detached you are from the situation. How wolf this doing? I've been starving. I got 3 bits. I'm going to put them in that bag there. I'm going to give them to the dogs when I get home. Normally, I'd leave them for the wildlife. But I've not took them out yet. I feel bad for not taking them out yet. So I'll give them a treat. You've all seen that. I've not seen my Ruby and my Bella. My little Chihuahua. Bella, she's lovely. Such a privilege to have them. You see them Makitas? Oh, they really do now about your emotions and all that, you know. They can sense your emotions, I'm telling you. I get an eyes when I'm upset. I used to think it was because of the tone of my voice. So when I was upset, I'd be aware of the tone of my voice around them and that. But not. It's like you can smell it on us, like you see on the telly, on YouTube. It's not the telly anymore, because I didn't watch that mainstream shite. They're delusional. They have a delusional. They have a believing in things that are not true. Hey, it's true. The BBC, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5, Sly News. trying to get with the believing things that are not true. Make we're delusional, make we're mentally ill. It's not nice when there's things if you believe in stuff that are not true. Eee. Oh, I'm getting a bit cold, folks. The fire's died right down. Oh, yeah, we'll go. Aye, I got the OEX brand on. They're cheap, right? But they're good. They're good. They're not like dirt cheap, like some. They're cheap. And you can get it like this. You get this set up chap or like 150. 75 baht by the top, by the coat, and 75 baht by the bottoms. Aye. So that's that wrapped up for the dogs. Now, right. I am gonna build a tab and have a tab. But first, I'm gonna wash my fucking hands. I brought the wrong ones with today. These are antiseptic ones, Dettol ones. The old bin, that in the old bin diesel. More there. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, the crop out my mouth. That's better. I'm a decent tab now. Right. Right. So I want that to die out more. Yeah, people, so I'm gonna get myself some more winter clothes so I can do more cooking outside throughout the winter and all that. Because I do like the winter. Because you can, the thing is, you go out scouting for good campsites in the winter. Yeah, you can see everywhere. Where there's, in the summer, right, you can't see anywhere. There's leaves all over. There's leaves on the trees, the grass is high, everything's high. In the winter, everything's like doom. No leaves about on the trees, it's all good. You can get yourself about and have a good look about. Pick out like little campsites and that. Because there should be loads of, I tell you what, it's hard when you're wild camping to find a decent campsite. Right, but I tell you what, I like Blot, right? Blot is, he's not as daring as I'd like him to be. He is quite daring. He's not a coward, I know like that, I don't think, but if he was a little bit more daring, I would enjoy it more. Oh yeah, that's gone again. Since I got out of prison, like, down in that hostel was hard work. Getting the food that they give you in there, it's fun out, so you cannot moan. But it's ultra processed food. Right, folks, I'm gonna have this tab. I'll get back these. Hello, welcome back, everyone. Aye, Well, I've just packed up a little bit and all that, so I'm going to start heading home soon. It's be starting to get dark and all that. Aye. But it's been nice talking to you, and I've talked bloody not really made much sense and all that, you know what I mean? I've just been chatting, having some sort of conversation with yous, one-way conversation. Aye, but like, everything's alright at this end. Aye. Things could be a lot worse, put it that way. And I've been doing alright. And I hope all of yous have as well, man. Honestly, it's all in the heat. It's all in how you rationalise and how you think about whatever crap's going on in your life. You cannot let it pull you down. You cannot. What's the point? You know? We've all got our issues. We've all got our issues, and that's just the way it is. Oh, this barbecue's alright. It's only 28 bar. Something like that in any case. It's under 30 quid. I'm a bit disappointed with the way that steak turned out on that. So I'm gonna have to bring more wood. Look into what wood's best for cooking with. That's important. Well, aye, it's all good. Oh, yes, folks. So I should talk about more about addiction, shouldn't I? Talk about me higher power. That's covered in dust. Flipping hell. Covered in dust. I've had to pour the last of me pop on that. Oh, I haven't got a drink now. Ah, well, aye. Oh, look at all this. Flipping hell. I have to wash all that. That's terrible. Can't have that getting contaminated. Aye. So I should talk more about addiction. Me higher power. Why I didn't choose the religious thing. You know? I think the religious thing's just too hard bloody work, man. Just too hard work. covered in dust, folks. I think that's us done, like there. I think that's it. Aye. So I'm heading back. Get back to the car park. Oh, there's a magpie feather down there. Well, a black and white one in any case. Aye, so addiction. I should talk more about that, and I will. But I think that for this video, it's just been about, you know, the message is, get yourself out. You know, if it's just for a walk, you know, next time you get a bit pay, buy some cooking stuff for going outside and cooking and all that. You know what I mean? Aye, it's coming, it's going to get colder weather and all that, but that's good. That's all right, the cold weather's cush. Aye. Doesn't stop the plot. Oh, he's got a full winter camping, that fella has. He's dedicated to his subscribers. Is he not? He camps when it's snowing and everything on the streets behind the bus stop or something. He's crazy. Anyway, I hope you've liked the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. It helps my channel grow. And I'll feel more motivated about getting back and doing more videos. I'll maybe get more creative and stuff like that, you know. Do more different things. And start talking about some crime and stuff, maybe. Start talking about some stuff. But me, I'm doing good. And I'm getting out and about. So, please take care, everyone. And thank you for your positive comments. And I've not commented back and stuff and that. I am going to start commenting back. But just stay safe and be good. And I'll see you next time. Bye.